All right, well, welcome everyone. I'm glad we're all here together this morning. We may use blocks today, we may not, we don't know. But everything we do again today, we're going to do with that soft approach of not going quite all the way to our edge, maybe that 1/2 to 3/4. And I would really encourage you to listen more than to look. Particularly if you're in a yoga pose and you don't know where we are, if you pop your head out while you stay in the pose, you can get yourself kind of whacked out a little bit. So if you do need to look, take your knees down or come out of the pose and then look. But more than anything, I'd just listen. And if you really get lost, just breathe and move wherever you want to go. It's up to you in your practice. So today, I want to bounce off of something that kind of spoke to me from what Daji was talking about, the extending of the energy and offering it out there. So in our meditation, in Metta Bhavana, the practice of loving kindness, in prayer, in thought, we create those connections. And right now we're at a time and a space in our lives where our connections are looking very different, right? We're not physically connecting with people. But as Daji said the other day, there's so many other ways to show love beyond a hug. Eye contact is an amazing, amazing connection. And there's just so many other opportunities that we can grow within ourselves to continue to extend that connection out there. It's kind of like the mental phone calls, I call them, when you're thinking about someone, but then they, in that very moment, call you. So growing those type of connections is what is an outcome and a byproduct of our meditation and our yoga class. And in particular, we're going to look at doing that today with our bodies. So when we extend and grow out, we want to try and grow beyond our bones. We want to grow through the ligaments and the tendons, and we want to almost as if we're actually reaching out to something that isn't maybe quite close enough to touch, giving us that feeling of extension. So with that, we're going to actually start standing and working with some of those things. So go ahead and come on up to standing. If I turn sideways on my mat, you don't have to turn sideways. You just keep doing your thing, and I'll try to offer some options in case you get lost. So as we come up to standing, just find your feet underneath you. Maybe rock back and forth, heel to toe, to settle in on your mat. Stack your shoulders over your hips, and the crown of your head over your shoulders. And then just close your eyes and take a long, deep exhale. Exhale, if you will, all the way down into your heels, all the way through the soles of your feet. And continue to focus on this exhale. The more profound your focus on exhaling into the earth, allow that internal energy within your body to rise up from the soles of your feet through your whole body into the crown of your head, already beginning to grow maybe a little bit beyond our bones. Grow and expand into the energy that is within. Beautiful. So as we work here in just this standing position, maybe put a little bend in your knees so as to not lock the knees out. Keep lifting the heart, shoulder blades softening together down your back. Belly button drawing slightly in. Just taking time and breath to connect with this internal energy. And the longer you stand here and breathe, maybe you can start to feel that internal energy bring a slight sway or a bit of a movement into your body. Beautiful. From here, with the next inhale, we're just going to open the arms wide, out to the side, and let the fingertips reach up to the sky. All on one fluid inhale. And then the exhale, just lower the arms all the way back down alongside you. And just follow your breath and link your movement with it. Next time the fingertips come to the top, pause there. We're going to bring the arms into cactus arms, bend the elbows, and twist to the right at the same time. You can even bend the knees if you want. And then inhale back up to center. Cactus arms, twist, bend the knees to the left. And just breathe and move like this. Knees bent or not. Crown of head lifted. When the arms come into cactus arm, feel the shoulder blades draw towards one another. One more time each side. And then whenever you complete that, we'll all meet together, arms down alongside us, back in the center, and just feel the difference. Just notice what you notice. Good. We're going to go ahead and put all the weight into our left foot. Start to lift the right heel away from the floor. Just come up onto the right toes to start with. And then we're going to lift the right foot away. Flex the foot as though you're standing on a very tall block. Arms can be in any position that works for you right now. Hold on to a stool or a wall if you need to. And then put that foot back down. After a pause, move on to the other side. From right to left will be different. And there may be a moment when we waver and fall. But we just stand again. Beautiful. Pausing back in center to feel this. Now we're going to open the feet a little bit wider, about hip width distance apart. Bring your hands onto your hips. Lift the heart away from your belly. And exhale, we're just going to bend forward halfway. Let the knees bend as you come down. Hands can stay here at your hips, or arms can come out to the side in a full bird pose. And then exhale, bring the hands all the way down to the ground, let the head hang. This is a great place for your block, a pillow, a chair, anything that you need to help support you. Keeping your chin to your chest, belly button in, we're just going to round all way back up to standing. Lift the shoulders towards your ears and roll them onto your back. Good. Then we're going to inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, twist to the right. Inhale, back up to center. Cactus arms, twist to the left. Again to center. This time we're going to exhale, release the hands alongside us and stand on our right foot, lift the left, just like we did before. But this time we're going to open the knee out to the side. Beautiful, release that left foot. Transfer over to the left foot and stand onto the right. Open the right knee out to the side. And then release the right foot, wider stance. Again, exhale into bird pose, hands at the hips or all the way out to the side. Release the hands down to the floor, exhale, forward fold. Draw the belly button in, rolling all the way back up to standing, shoulder blades onto your back. And breathe and feel. Notice if there's a difference. Can you feel the energy start to move beyond the length of the bones? So focusing completely on energy this time. Inhale, open the arms. Feel the arms grow longer than your bones, reaching them to the sky. Can you touch the ceiling? Exhale, cactus arms. Can you feel the heart open more fully? Twisting to your right in this cactus arms. And then back to center, reach the arms back up. And cactus arms to the left. Coming back to center. This time we'll just release the right hand down alongside us and we're going to side bend to the right. Pick up the spaces between your ribs. Grow out of the length of your fingertips. And then coming back to center, we're going to shift our weight onto that right foot. Do that balance again. Pick up the left, arms again anywhere. Open the knee out to the side. Come back down onto the left foot. Side bend to the left now. Right arm reaches up. Not only leaning over to the left, but leaning back. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Transfer the weight to the left foot. Stand onto the left foot. And open the knee out to the side. Again, couches are great tools here. Hold on to the back of the couch, a wall, anything that you need. This time, stepping the right foot down. A little bit of that wider stance one more time. Good. And bring the hands onto your hips. We're going to fold forward into that bird pose once again. This time we're going to release the hands down over to the right. Let the left leg grow really long. Again, see if you can grow the leg longer than it physically exists. Let the head hang. Then walking the hands through center and over to the left. Let the right leg grow long and let the head hang. From here, we're going to turn towards the front of our mat if you're not facing that way. And we're going to come into a high lunge. Our left foot should be forward. But if your right is forward, that's fine as well. Just take a couple breaths here. And then lower the right knee down to the ground. Release the top of the right foot. Inhale the arms up into crescent warrior. Kneeling crescent warrior. Releasing the right hand down to the earth. Keep lifting the left and twist and look over the left shoulder. Then bring the left hand down to the floor next to the right hand. Soften the elbows, draw your head down around your ankle. Is there somewhere here you can surrender and sink a little deeper into the energy of your body? Starting to lift yourself away from the floor. We're just going to walk the hands back, straightening the front leg and letting those left toes come up to the sky. Then with a long spine, we're going to bow forward, just to a place where we can start to feel that energy grow out and lengthen. Imagine your leg here is a new shoot of a vine reaching for the sun. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting back up. We're going to slide the left foot all the way back, even with the right. Open the knees away from one another. Sit back onto your heels and extend forward into child's pose. Even here, as you breathe, can you feel space grow within your body? Grow with the inhale and the exhale. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and start to lift up to table pose. And then we'll step the right foot all the way forward in between our hands. And then even wiggle that right foot forward just in front of the hands. Take the knee over the ankle and then inhale, lift the arms to kneeling crescent. As you breathe and lengthen, the body becomes like warm wax. Becomes more pliable and bendable. more easily extended. Lower the left hand down. Keep lifting the right and twist and look up over the right shoulder. Try to keep your right knee over your ankle here. And the head coming back behind you. And then lowering the right hand down on the inside of your right foot and taking your head down around your ankle. Lifting the head away from the floor. Start to walk the hands back, straighten the right leg. Draw the right toes back towards your body. And exhale and soften. Go ahead and start to draw the right foot back, even with the left. We'll sit back on our heels once again, and we'll come into child's pose. This time as you come into child's pose, draw your elbows close to your ears, your palms together, and let them come up over your head. Just notice the extra extension you feel here in the back of your tricep. Releasing the hands to the mat. Staying in this child's pose, we're just going to walk our hands all the way over to the right, keeping our head low to the ground. Feel the length that appears then through the left side body. And then when you're ready, we'll just walk through center and over to the opposite side. Beautiful. And in your own time and space, we'll all come back to center and back to table pose. As you come to table pose, let your spine move in and out of cat and cow. Finding a more neutral spine. We're going to extend the right leg back behind us, curl the toes under. So with the toes still touching the earth, just extend out into your right heel. Feel the length of your leg grow beyond the bones, beyond what you can physically see. the same time, root down into your hands, feel the arms and shoulders, fingers grow. Extend into the crown of your head, feel the back of your neck, your jaw and your temples become spacious. Maintaining all of that as much as possible, just pick up the right foot, draw it all the way over to the left. Let it touch the earth behind you to the left, and then turn and look over your left shoulder. And drawing the right foot back and the right knee back to table pose when you feel ready. Moving in and out of a little cat and cow. And then finding the left foot. Curl the left toes under, extend out. Sometimes these little simple movements give you the opportunity to feel that more subtle energy. So just breathe and explore. And then lifting up the left foot, let it come to the floor all the way to the right. And turn and look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. In time, making your way again back to table pose. And then from here, we're just going to walk the knees to the right. Let the sit bones come to the left. We're going to come all the way down to seated. Just curl your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Release your chin to your chest. Feel the embrace of this hug upon yourself, of this connection. And then without even opening your eyes, just lift the crown of your head. Let the knees release, come into an easy seated position. Let your palms turn up and empty to the sky. And in this moment of stillness, can you feel that same connection that you just felt within yourself when you gave yourself the physical hug, as when you sit right here? Maybe, maybe not. Just breathe and feel. We'll release the right hand down to the earth. And lift the left arm to the sky. Come into an easy side bend, drawing over to our right. Just a place we can extend and soften. Each breath getting a little softer in the doing and more present to the energetic being. Eventually we'll make our way to center. Release the left hand to the floor as well. Just draw your chin to your chest here. Let the head hang heavy. Maybe feeling a slight pulsating or vibrating. without rushing. When you're ready, we'll lift the head and move into the seated side bend on the opposite side. Eventually making your way back to center once again. We'll take the sole of our right foot to the floor. You can just tuck the left knee in, or the left heel in underneath you. And we're going to just twist over to the right, bringing the right hand back behind you. Just a gentle twist, an easy twist. So if we go 80, 90, 100% of the depth of our pose that we possibly could, we don't have as much opportunity to feel that organic opening. So just particularly in this twist, really just very gentle into it. Beautiful. As we come out of this twist, we're just going to take that right leg and open it now out to the side. Let yourself rock forward to rise onto your tailbone, sit bone, and then go ahead and start to walk the hands forward in front of your left foot. Long spine, soft sense of doing. Breathe and just slowly melt in. Be the warm wax of the candle. As you start to lift out of this, draw your chin to your chest and around your spine. Walking your hands up slowly. Just eventually finding your way back up to seated. Bringing your palms together here in front of your heart. Let the connection between your hands be soft. Subtle. And then with as little effort as possible, let those hands start to separate from one another just ever so slightly. See if you can still feel the warmth and the energy, the connection between them. And let that connection spread and grow through your whole body. Slowly releasing the hands from one another and drawing the sole of the right foot to find the sole of the left. Feet can slide away from your body to whatever level is comfortable for you. And then go ahead and start to bend forward. Again, taking the sense of doing out and letting yourself ease into this place, into this moment. Feel subtle spaces of elongation appear. Eventually lifting back up to seated, where we'll tuck the right ankle back behind the left and bring the left knee to the sky. Hugging the left knee in, this is a very gentle twist. We could use our arms and we could really twist deeply, right? But this is just a very gentle twist. A very subtle twist. So that you can continue to grow tall, broad, and full. Even through this twist. Just to slowly start to unwind yourself and gently extend the left leg out to the side. Rock forward to sit upon the top of your sit bones. Find your hands walking forward in front of you and slowly begin to soften. Eventually making our way back up. And again, bringing the soles of our feet together. This time try letting your feet slide away from your body a little bit more. Rocking forward still on top of the sit bones. And then exhale, softening down. Once you find that place where you'd like to rest, you can let the upper back round, chin to chest. Take that deeper breath. See if you can feel your body expand and grow. Just like the first breath blown into a balloon. Growing beyond the edges. And as you're ready, we'll go ahead and lift back to seated. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Extend your arms open as if you were to hug your knees, but without hugging your knees. You can even release your chin to your chest. Feel the warmth and extension. Feel the connection. This connection is far greater than the physical touch. This connection is beyond the body. This is the connection of the heart, of the divine. Very slowly and in your own way, just start to make your way all the way down onto your back, moving as still and slow as possible. As you come down onto your back, let the soles of the feet be to the earth. And let your knees gently rock right to left. As your knees move very slowly here, feel the residue of this movement beyond your hips, beyond your knees, beyond your feet. Feel it into the crown of your head, your eyes, your jaw, your neck, your heart. Eventually we'll come back to center and pause. And then we'll draw the right knee close to our chest. And start to make very small circles with the right knee. You can hold on to the knee, but just gently. And rotating in the opposite direction. And then coming to stillness. As you come to stillness, we're going to take the right foot back to the earth, but we're going to let it fall open. So imagine, if you will, we're in lying tree pose, but we have one sole of the foot to the earth. And take a breath and see if you can let both hips settle equally into the earth. Feel the blessings of this moment upon you. Ever so gently lift the right knee back to the sky. And hug the left knee in. Starting to circle and rotate the left knee. And in both directions. And then letting the sole of the left foot come to the earth, and let the left knee open out to the side. Settle into the softness of both hips. Open your arms away from one another, and you can even turn your head to one side if you like. And then drawing the left knee back to center. Open the arms out to the side in T position if they aren't there. Let the knees fall gently over to the right. Just a very easy spinal twist. Whatever that means and looks like for you. As you breathe into your spinal column, breathe energy, breathe health, breathe connection. You can stay on this side as long as you like. But when you're ready, we're going to move really, really slowly. In the past, we've talked about the teacup analogy. Your body is a very full cup of tea. You have to move it very slowly so that none of the tea splashes over. Stay in the spinal twist as long as you like. And when you're ready, we'll start to draw ourselves back onto our back, extending one leg forward at a time, and let that leg settle into the earth before you move anything else. And then let the opposite leg come down alongside it. Palms empty and open to the sky, and just take rest here. Give yourself the opportunity to feel as much as you possibly can. As you rest here, can you feel the energy of the earth beneath you? The energy of the heavens above you. And a space of peace where the two meet together within you. May this energy be present for you in your awareness, and may it bring comfort to you. For those of you that are here live with me today, we'll slowly make our way up to our meditation cushion. For those of you that are watching this at another time, thank you for joining us. And we look forward to connecting with you again soon.